Welcome to the 7th episode of From the Bunker. Man, it does not feel like it's been 7 weeks, but here we are. I am Golf4Game, and I'm here with my favorite golf buddy in the world.
Good old Deez 2424.
And we are here to bring you the 7th episode. Guys, we appreciate all the support and love so far. We're almost to 1,000 followers on TikTok, so if you don't follow us on TikTok yet, swing over there, hit the follow button. We've had like 70 listen hours, so we appreciate everybody tuning in, checking us out each week, and following us along, man. It's been a fun 7 weeks so far here on From the Bunker. We got a lot of stuff to bring you today. Deez, how was your past week since we've been here, buddy?
A little hectic, of course, because of basketball, of course, but overall been pretty good. Got a ton, and I mean a ton, of golf in this weekend.
We did.
We were able to catch a good little weather window and play in some 45-degree weather, which is never a bad thing as long as the wind's not blowing. So got some good golf in over at the old C-Dub here in Bowling Green. Craig with us, old Breaking 80 Golf one day. I think we had Drake one day. Shout out Craig. Dude was on fire Sunday. And when I say on fire, I mean we're talking 2000s Tiger-esque putting. The dude couldn't miss a putt.
Man was lit up. And he still thinks he sucks. That's the problem.
I think I was sitting here counting off my scorecard. And if I'm not mistaken, I counted them putting one putt on 12 greens. Like, that's just unreal.
Yeah. I kept up with our putts. I don't have it right in front of me, but we had a lot of twos on the card. At one point, I whipped open my book and showed you, hey, buddy, we're two-putting every time, and they're not missing. It's a problem.
Greens were a little difficult. Greens were a little difficult this week.
They were, man. I mean, I feel like I love Crosswinds. You already know it's like my favorite place to play, but I feel like there's a point in the year where they quit breaking true to what you see, or they're just deceiving as shit. One of the two. But it's like one of them things where, especially in a scramble-ish format, and I'm giving a little insight here since we're going to have a scramble there, but in a scrambling format, it's almost like the first man up just needs to go straight at the cup and let everybody else see what happens, because there's a chance it might just go in going straight at the cup.
Yeah, and the other thing to that, to be honest with you, is you can tell it's getting colder because, and I think anybody that played with us this weekend, especially Craig, as he played with us both days, the greens were totally different on Sunday. They didn't roll them. They didn't mow them. They didn't do anything like that. They were just, it got extremely cold at night, so they're starting to die off. So the speed changed. They were a little more receptive on Saturday than they were on Sunday. I thought they were probably 1 to 2 steps higher on Sunday. So it was a little different, but it's that time of year. And I mean, I'm complaining about a green, to be honest with you, and we're playing golf in December. So I'll probably be complaining. I know my boy, Matt Krantz up there in Virginia was driving around in the snow today. So I'm talking about playing golf in 40-degree weather.
I know where Flanny is, like our boy Flanny. It's snowing heavy there. The weather's bad where like neighborhood and them are. So, we're lucky to be out there. But shout out to my cousin Drake. He played with me, you, and Craig on Sunday. And then shout out to A. White. He was with us on Saturday. Both days we played like a 2v2 scramble. It was a fun time. Hell of a weekend. A lot of great shots, a lot of fun moments. One of the best jokes I've heard to date. You and your wife came over Saturday night and we played Sequence. If y'all haven't checked that out, that was a fun ass game. And we played Spades. I've been around Spades, so I knew a little bit about it, but you taught me how to go. I was catching on quickly. And then the Sequence deal, I could see where that could be a fun game. I mean, if you're competitive, you might want to look into Sequence.
Yeah. Yeah, Saturday night was pretty good. We got to watch over at your house. We had my basketball on, had football games on. So we had a lot of things going on there. There was some good games in college football this weekend. We can say that. I'm not going to say everybody played great, but exciting games. Let's put it that way. There were some exciting moments in some games. So we got to watch some of that
Honestly,
stuff.
honestly, the game we watched here, Deez, that Indiana-Ohio State game, honestly, was one of the best football games I've seen in a while.
It was
Like,
a very good game.
that was pretty good. Of course, Alabama lost, whatever. It is what it is. We luckily still got in the playoff, and we're not going to go down this road, but I just want to say shout out to the committee. I know you're listening, and I love you, but we don't deserve to be in. I'll be real with you. But anyways, another day, another show.
Well, with that being said, let's go ahead and say there was somebody on X this weekend that made a great comment, and he congratulated the team about big win against Ohio State. But if a basic fade route is Heisman Trophy candidate now, then good Lord, what's the world coming to? If y'all don't know who that was, it was Mr. Johnny Football itself, Johnny Manziel. I'm not saying Johnny's the best thing, but he is right. I mean, we're throwing a simple fade route, and everybody's like, man, look at that throw. That's a Heisman throw. It's like, it's a fade route in one-on-one coverage, dog.
Yeah.
It ain't.
And speaking of Heisman, they actually released the 4 finalists earlier today. So Diego is in. Diego's going to New York. The quarterback in Indiana, the quarterback at Ohio State, and that receiver from Notre Dame.
Was it the receiver or the running back? Love.
Number 4.
That's the running back.
Okay, the running back.
Who I do think is the best player in college football. Not because I'm knocking anybody else, but I do believe he is the best player in college football.
I mean, me personally, this is no bias. It's my honest football opinion. I think Diego deserves it, man. The kid is a stud. He's done something at a school that shouldn't be as good as they were, in my opinion. I think it's impressive. He beat Tennessee. That was his Heisman moment. He went off against y'all. No disrespect. I'm just saying that was his little moment. I felt like he had a really solid year. Not saying and the Indiana kid, but both of them. And I know it's basic fade route, but I mean he did something at Indiana. I mean Indiana's number 1 going into the playoff. That was not on my 2025 bingo card. I promise you that.
No, I agree. I totally agree. And let's be honest. I mean, Diego's like 27. So the guy.
I mean, that is true. That is true. So, I mean, yeah, I get that easy. As Kentucky's old basketball coach, what's his name? The guy Arkansas.
That is John Calipari.
As Coach Calipari said, we got guys out here he's using his NIL money to pay his alimony and child support.
I was wondering if you've seen that. I was like, what? That is crazy. But with that being said, yeah, ton of good golf, just a good weekend all the way around.
Yeah.
I changed I'd say made a little ball change this weekend. Went back to a ball I've played before. Liked it pretty good. Not gonna say I hated it.
Once you go back to the
AVX told me. Luckily or unluckily, we did not win any time. So anybody out there in the South Central Kentucky area wants to get in on a little 2v2 scramble action, holler at your boy Deez. I am still taking applications.
I mean, that's fucked up because listen, it's not like I played so bad that I cost us the round. I mean, honestly, I could say the same thing. I'm taking fucking applications, which I didn't do much that benefited us, but I had my moments, you know. For 20 handicap, I had my moments. The man wants to trade me in, but sometimes the grass ain't always greener, Lane Kiffin.
You did let me swing the big stick more than I normally get to at that course. The disco stick was pretty good.
And the chip in on 7 was impressive.
Was that 7?
That was 7. I called my shot there.
Well, that was 7. Par 3. Yeah, I forgot about that. That was 7. That was a good chip in, too. It was a great chip in. So, pretty good stuff. But overall, not a bad weekend, man. I mean, we had fun. We got to play. Unfortunately, it's going to be like 20 Saturday. Not going to be going on.
Me and A. White are playing Friday. If you can get there, 12:40s our tee time at C-Dub.
Probably going to try to see if I can play, but I'm probably only going to be able to get 9 in.
That's
have to go
fine.
to.
We'll be there waiting for you with bells on, big dog.
We've got Brentwood Academy on the basketball schedule this week on Friday night. Pretty good drive from here.
Yeah.
And that's really what made the week. Daughter got to play again out of concussion protocol. Had a good day. Had a really good night Friday night. Had 5 blocks, to be honest with you.
I actually wanted to give your daughter a shout out. I don't know if they listen to us, but if they do, shout out Dee's daughter. Their team was up 37 to damn 12 at halftime. That was impressive.
It'd be like that sometimes. Not going to say they played the best team in the district, but to open your district with a district win, and like I said, she got to come back. Not a big offensive night. Had a really, really good defensive night, though. Posture was better.
Like
Everything was better.
Is crazy.
5 blocks is pretty good. So you roll with it when you can get it. With that being said, I know you've got we're going to talk a little bit about the hero. Let's go see what happened in that bad boy. The Tiger hosted tournament.
So Tiger's normal hosted tournament, the Hero World Challenge, was this weekend, December 4th through December 7th. I'm sure many of you watched it. I watched a little bit of it, but it actually came down to a playoff, Deez, a 1-hole playoff. Alex Noren, okay, versus Hideki All right, you don't have to help me here.
It's Hideki Matsuyama.
That guy. I'm not even going to try to say it, y'all. So we'll just call him HM. So HM versus Alex, and they were both 8 under. They were both 8 under on the final day, and they were 22 under overall. Went to a 1-hole playoff, and HM won it on 18 in a playoff, 1 hole. He birdied, other feller parred. So pretty good tournament. Sepp Straka got 3rd. Scotty and JJ tied for 4th. Justin Rose was in 6th at 18 under. Corey Connors in 7th at 17. Wyndham Clark and Harris English tied for 8th. Cameron Young, our putting buddy, got 10th. Sam Burns with 11. 11. Number 12 was our boy, Mr. Puttin' Jesus, Robert McIntyre.
Stick back.
Then you got Keegan Bradley at 13th, still taking home a bag, $185,000. Jay was at 14. Billy Horschel.
Yeah, and Akshay had a day where he just went out there and shot lights out. I don't remember what day it was. Okay, what did he shoot?
66.
66. Pretty good day. Pretty good day.
There was 2 64s on the final day. That was 1st and 2nd place. There was a 64 in round 3. That was Sepp
Georgia Bulldog.
And that's all the 64s. So there was 3 64s this weekend, and 1st, 2nd, and 3rd all had them.
Bucko went out there, shot a 4, and the team that his football team played against on Saturday didn't even have 64 yards rushing. The Georgia Bulldog there with a low number.
This is true. And our boy Spieth, he was in last place. He had a rough little weekend. Still took home $152,500.
Far as he's fallen from the grace of golf at this moment.
Oh my gosh, man. I mean, he finished the tournament at even. He shot 72, 73, 70, and 73.
Well, let's look at it this way. Let's just talk about that for a minute, because I didn't know you were going to say anything about Jordan, but honestly, what's he done in the past 5 years?
Nothing. I mean, let's look it up.
Well, while you're looking it up, he hit a great shot in the Ryder Cup 4 years ago. Hit a great shot. One of the most incredible shots I've ever seen in golf. But that's what he's known for right now, is the dude will hit a crazy wedge once a month, and it'll be a highlight forever. And everybody be like, oh, he's coming back. He's coming back. And it's like, he don't do it. He cannot put it together. And it's crazy to me because
I mean, honestly, he's not even as good as people make him out to be. He's overrated as shit. And let's just talk about that.
well, he's not.
300. Listen,
He's not.
listen to these stats. Listen to this. 300 events played, Deez. 300. Okay. He's got 13 wins. He has made the cut in 243 out of 300 events. That's the most impressive stat. He's been a runner-up 18 times. Third place finishes 11th. Top 5's only 56, and top 10's 93. He was a FedEx Cup champion in 2015. He's been on the tour since 2013.
And how many majors is on that?
None. I don't think.
That is no. 2015 Masters, 2015 U.S. Open, 17 Open.
Okay.
He's won three majors.
Okay, it didn't say that. It didn't have majors listed.
And that's the thing. Like 2015 was his legit coming out party, and you go 1-2 with Masters in the Open. So you roll into the next year, and everybody's like, "Hey, hold up! 2016, this guy's got a chance to have what they call the Tiger Slam because we didn't officially have all four in the same season, even though he held all four trophies at the same damn time, which might as well be the Grand Slam." I mean, he's got 3 majors out of his 13 victories. I can't even remember how many times he's been on the Ryder Cup team. And I know with the Masters and the U.S. Open, there's only like 6 guys that have ever done that in the same year. So
yeah,
it's a Hall of Fame career.
That 2015 year was impressive. But since then, I mean, really since 2017, he hasn't done much of anything. Since 2017, he's won the Valero Texas Open once in 2021, and he's won the RBC Heritage in 2022. That was his last win. So in the last 3 years, he hasn't done anything at all. And from 17 to 21, he did nothing at all. So he had a 2-year really good run when he first got going. And then since then, he's just been dead. He exploded and then died.
He won the Open in 17. Had several, let's see.
Yeah, he had 3 wins in 17. He had the Open Championship, the Travelers Championship, and the AT&T Pebble Beach Pro.
He's got 13 top 10s and 51 major starts, though. He was pretty dominant in the 2010 era. I'm not going to say that he has lived up to the rest of it. He is almost a guy that almost Tiger-esque falling off in a way.
Yeah. But here's the kicker. How old? I would have never guessed this. Don't look. How old would you think Jordan Spieth is?
He's like 30.
He's 32.
But if he's close to your age.
If you'd have asked me, dude, I would have said 50.
Yeah. No, he's
dude looks about 47.
Well, if I'm not mistaken, about his Masters, he was like 21 when he won the Masters. I mean, he was young.
He would have had to been. I mean, that was 2015. He's 32. So that was 10 years ago. He would have been 22.
And that's the thing. His Masters victory, I remember it. His Masters victories, it was legit because, like, he shot like 270 on the weekend, which should tie the scoring record for the tournament. I mean, it wasn't just like he come out and had one good day. I mean, he had a great weekend that weekend all the way around. So it was a little crazy. But with that being said, Hideki, old Decky, let's go through his bag real quick just because I know he, of course, is I want to say he's from Japan, but I'm going to say he's Asian. So he's definitely swinging Strixon like most of them. He does have a Strixon. He hits the Strixon ZXI LS. His shaft, though, is the Tour AD DI8, which is an extremely nice shaft. Then he swings a TaylorMade QI10 3-wood at 15 degrees, another Tour AD shaft in it. All his shafts are Tour AD and his stuff. His 5-wood, this is a little crazy. His 5-wood is a Cobra King Rad Speed Tour.
Mm.
So not a brand new club. And I'll just be honest with you. When you look in his bag, the 3-wood, the 5-wood, both have got lead tape all over them. Irons, of course, they're Strixon Z Forge 2s, 4 through a 9. He hits the True Temper Dynamic Gold. Wedges, he is a Cleveland guy. He hits the RTX 4, 48, 52, 56, and a 60. His 52 is a 10 degree, 56, 60, or 8 degree bounces. Those also have a True Temper Dynamic Gold Tour issue S400. Putt with, what do you think he putts with?
Lab. Tricks
Scotty.
on.
He's got a Scotty. He's got a Scotty GSS. Of course, he hits the Z-Star XVs. So, pretty good bag there.
You know who this guy looks like? You know who all HM here looks like?
What do you think Hideki looks like?
He looks like the Japan version of that guy from Suits. Trying to think of his name.
Harvey.
No, not Harvey. Harvey, the dude that is against him or whatever in the firm. They're always back and forth. Lewis. He looks like fucking Lewis from Suits with a little bit of Japanese in his ass.
He's got a whole lot more hair than Lewis.
But no, this guy's actually pretty good, dude. I don't know much about him, but just looking here while you were going through his bag, 287 events. Huh?
You talking about Hideki?
Yeah.
Dude, phenomenal.
Okay, we're going to go through it real quick. 287 events played. He's not much worse than Jordan Spieth. I mean, they're about equal. 11 PGA Tour wins, 8 international wins. He's made 245 cuts out of 287, runner-up 7 times, 9 third-place finishes, 42 top 5s, 65 top 10s. He won the Masters in 2021.
And here's the thing. One of the coolest pictures ever taken in the world was at that Masters. He wins it. His caddy, after he puts the flag stick back in at 18 because of how Japan is and their, religions and stuff.
Yeah.
They have a picture of him bowing at the flag on the 18th green. One of the coolest pictures of all time at the Masters, in my opinion. It is a very sick picture.
Yeah, so
if anybody out here wants to, if anybody wants to get me or Josh, preferably me, anything for Christmas, if you could find a print of that Masters photo I'm talking about, I would love to have that to hang up in the man cave because it is to me, it's just super cool and unbelievably. You also know what's cool about his Masters victory, and I believe I'm right on this. I'm not.
What's that? Tell me about it. Learn me some shit.
I'm almost positive he was the first Japanese player to win the Masters.
That's probably accurate. I would say that's pretty true.
Yeah. So, I mean, it was pretty cool. It was. I remember that. I remember watching that Masters 2021. Remember the ending. Like I said,
I can't lie. I did not watch that Masters. I mean, I just wasn't into golf at that point in my career.
But overall, pretty good weekend on the Hero. Let's just be honest. I mean, a lot of good names in it. Noren, I know, is Idol's Tiger, and you had JJ and Scotty and the guys in it. I'm pretty sure didn't Fairway Jesus played in it too, didn't he? He might not have.
No, he didn't. No.
Okay. No big deal there. Chris Gotterup, I know, played. I think Harmon, of course, we said Billy Horschel, Akshay, Keegs, Flat Stick Mac. So not a bad field. I'm not going to say it was a terrible field.
No, it was a very solid field. I mean, there was a ton of big names all the way down to last place.
Yeah. So pretty good weekend there. Pretty good weekend there.
That was a cool tournament. And something else that's super cool, man, is this was the first time ever this has went on, and that was the Skechers World Champions Cup supporting Shriners Children's. And this is a Ryder Cup styled event that is for the Champions Tour. I didn't know nothing about this because they don't promote the Champions like they should. So I didn't know about it. I went into work at the golf course and it's on the Golf Channel. And I'm like, holy shit, what is this? I thought it was a rerun. No, this is the first one ever. It went on this weekend, December 4th through the 7th. And they actually had 3 teams in this deal, Deez. It was the United States, it was Europe, and it was the international. So this was super cool. Europe winded up winning this one as well. The United States actually come in last place. So Europe finished with 230 points. International finished with 213.5. And the United States with a low 204.5. Not sure exactly how everything worked, but I've got it brought up here that I can read if y'all want to know.
Well, let's go. Who was on the European team and who was on the American
European
team?
team. We got Ladner, that dude that won the PNC last year.
Bernard Langer.
Bernard Langer. We've got S.
I tell you what.
Buddy, these names are out of my fucking vocabulary. We got to take a break here.
All right. So, as funny as it is to hear Josh try to pronounce European names, I'll go ahead. Let me hit on this and tell you who it was this weekend. The main thing is they had Colin Montgomery, who anybody my age definitely remembers how dominant that guy was. Bernard Langer. Who else was on there, Josh? Thomas Bourne. You had Miguel Angel Jimenez, Colin Montgomery, Darren Clark was the captain, Alex Sechka. So Jesper Parnovic played in it as well. With that being said, pretty good names there. I'll be honest with you, pretty much some old Ryder Cup team members with Darren Clark, Thomas Bourne. I believe Sechka played in one. We all know Jimenez and Longer did, or Colin did as well. So who was on the American team? We'll let you do that one just because your pronunciation skills might be a little bit easier here.
We got Sink.
Stuart Sink?
Kelly.
I don't know what Kelly is.
Jay Kelly.
Okay.
It's not giving me the full names for some reason.
Here. So you had Jim Purett, Bill Andrade, or Steve Flesh, Jason Caron, Stuart Sink, Jerry Kelly, Justin Leonard, and Steve Stricker. Does that sound right?
Yes.
So your international team was Mike Weir from Canada, Pardo Gonzalez is Argentina. He was a vice captain. Charlie Wee of South Korea. Van Alken, New Zealand. Alker was actually pretty good back in the day. Angel Cabrera, Argentinian, of course. KJ Choi, Mark Kinsby, and Y.E. Yang. Out of those, a lot of people are going to remember KJ Choi. I'm trying
Cabrera is the one that beat Kenny in the Masters.
Right. Tiger beat him a couple times too. Of course, Mike Weir is one of the most famous Canadian golfers of all time. And then you had Darren Clark, Gordon Kelsden, Jesper Parnovic, Thomas Bourne, Colin Montgomery, Bernard Longhanger, Miguel Angel Jimenez, Alex Sechka, the German.
And VJ was in there too.
I don't see BJ.
VJ didn't play?
No. VJ did not play.
I thought I seen him out there.
They probably took Y.E. Yang instead of him or Hensby. Mark Hensby's Australian. So with that, but you watched some of it. I didn't. I cut it on Saturday morning. I'm not going to say I didn't watch any of it. I cut it on Saturday morning, and I'll just be honest with you. Europe was running away with it at that point already. From what I seen in the match on Saturday morning, I was like, well, I'm not watching this. I was like,
yeah,
it
was different. They were getting like 2 point or 3 points for the lowest score on the hole, 2 points for like a birdie or something, and then I don't know. It was crazy, but they were getting a ton of points. But this is cool. I think it's something cool for the Champions Tour to do.
What is that there? Josh has got a 7-Up. What? I didn't know they made 7-Up still.
Cherry 7-Up, buddy.
Might be something to have on.
It's not bad.
But so not a bad weekend for golf. Considering there's not a lot going on this time of year. But with that being said, there is some things that I read an article.
What did you read about? Tell me about it.
Well, I'm gonna ask you what you think first. So
Okay. I'm ready.
what would you guess Bryson DeChambeau makes off of YouTube?
What does Bryson DeChambeau make off of YouTube? Well, I heard that he has to give that to Live, but if this isn't a trick question, I'd say $2 million.
I bet he wishes. It's not that. So the article I read said it's a good little side hustle for him. With that being said, I don't think he has to give it to Live. The averages, the guesstimate on it after they did the math and all that was about $750,000, which is not a bad side pick.
No.
Needless to say, $750,000 a year is pretty good for some YouTube. Go work on some golf and build your brand. I mean, we all know that's what it's about. It's about building a Bryson brand. He's always got his Crusher stuff on. He does all that to help with that. So pretty cool, though. Pretty cool to see that. I'm not going to say it. It was surprising to me. I figured he made some pretty good money doing it. With that, also, there was something done this week, and I'm looking up right now because I cannot remember which one it is. But we'll just go ahead. We hadn't talked about this. You didn't really know about it. I've known about it. It's called the Grass League. So it is a team format, kind of like Live. I'll tell you how many people are on a team. With that being said, the rosters consist of quite a few people, to be honest with you. 4, 8, 12, 16 players on a team is what the rosters consist of. It is a par 3 league. They do everybody's 2v2 scramble format on a par 3 league. They have a total of 10 teams. But the reason I'm bringing this up is what happened. They sold a franchise for $1 million. $1 million.
Wow.
That don't sound like a lot, but it's a lot for something like this. So it's kind of a Live format. Like I said, it's a par 3 thing. It's all par 3s. They only play par 3 courses. They played at night underneath the light. Their championship was this past Saturday night underneath the light. I watched a rerun. But there's some cool people that own these teams too. Like the Los Angeles Roses. That is owned by Dave Roberts. People don't know who Dave Roberts is. That's the Dodgers manager.
Yeah.
Hollywood Hitters says Doc, Malley, and Fish. Don't really know what that is. Assuming they got some money though. The Dallas Horsemen. They've had 469 points, 2 top 10. I don't know what DFL stands for. 0 wins though. And there are some good golfers on these teams. When I say good golfers, I'm talking about guys that have went and tried to play, played halfway through the Corn Ferry Tour, excuse me. A couple of guys that have went and Monday queued for stuff. Kind of crazy. Good's teams only earned $6,167. With that being said,
Good has a team.
Good has a team.
Wow.
Matt Kendrick is the captain of the Dallas Horsemen, which is the founder and creator of Good. They also have Garrett on there, Brad Dalkey, Sean Walsh. You have Ryder Epson, and then the females are Marissa Winsler, Alexis. They have Lucas Happy on the team, Griffin Pace, Hunter Epson, Austin Amaya, Davis Holman, Nick Beans, who is a stick. The dude's like a plus 5.6 or something. And who else is Austin? Austin Amaya is a +1, pretty much +2. Dalkey's probably at a +8, +9 now. There's no telling. Let's see who is on this Michigan Auto Aces. It is owned by Ebert Capital. They're currently 4th. Trying to see. Madison Poole, Sarah Camarina. Is there anybody? Hunter Reed's on that team. Pretty good golfer. A lot of ex-NCAA guys. Aaron Grimes, Joe Hooks. So there's some pretty cool things about this. And I read an article about it not too long ago. And the reason I was reading the article was the $1 million franchise. This is something that the PGA should be worried about because this does, me and you've talked about it, mix some of what we've said like PGL should do and bring in some YouTube stars, YouTube personalities and let them play with them. This does that, except your pros aren't that big. Like the pro guys are the guys playing the mini tours, doing that stuff. You know, some of these guys might be delivering DoorDash in between golf tournaments to help
Right.
pay for their stuff. So
Now, is this aired on TV regularly?
I've not seen it regularly. I did see it on Golf Channel this week. I can look up, let's see what the 26th season. They have a draft every year. So their draft
Okay.
is April 22nd, 3rd. Then April 24th and 20th, they will play the Grass Clippings Open, which is under the lights. We know that's under the lights. That's Tempe, Arizona, I do believe. Then they will play another, I'm trying to see right now. Well, it's just got a bunch of dates to be determined. They do a horse race. They do different styles of it. So it is pretty cool to see 18-hole matches, 2-person scramble, 2 franchises, 1 team per franchise. We'll see how it rolls out. It's just kind of getting, I think it's been out for a little bit, but it's really big on YouTube. It's big on
Yeah,
X.
now that you bring this up, I feel like I've seen some video clips, but I just thought it was a bunch of YouTubers together. But I think I've seen some good video clips now from this, and I just thought it was them doing videos, but this was a tournament deal.
If I'm
So
not
this is something to
mistaken,
keep an eye on.
yeah, and if I'm not mistaken, they do have a ton of money backing them because we know Good's in it. Like I said, you got Dave Roberts, and if I'm not mistaken, their apparel is all municipal. There might be a couple of guys with some bad birdie stuff, but I know a lot of them wear municipal, which is Mark Wahlberg's company. We all know he's got plenty of money, but just something cool to watch. If you want to watch something a little different, you don't see guys hitting drivers 400,000 miles. It's a little different format, a little something fun to watch, and you get to see golf under the lights when you can. Why not watch it? Why not watch it? So I want to talk to you about something,
Talk to me, baby.
and I got a funny feeling I know where this is going to go. I was on the phone with a guy earlier. We've got some stuff we'll tell you all about here in a little bit, so it kind of kills out April. Thinking May, maybe get into June. I don't know. We'll have to check calendars, but I've got a buddy in Virginia, Matthew Krantz. Shout out Deer Point Construction. But talking about golf trip, he's like, man, if y'all do one somewhere in Southeast, I'd, be down to go. He goes, after watching the Internet Invitational, I won't go to Big Cedar.
Yeah, baby.
And I'm like, man, I could do that. I was like, I could do that. I said, there's a couple other places, but let's do a golf trip this year. Let's do a boys trip, make it a long weekend. Everybody leave on a Thursday, arrive on Thursday evening, play Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and either leave Sunday evening or Monday morning. Where would you want to go? Big Cedar's number one for you, of course. So what's your next? Give me your next 2 places you would like to go to.
All right. So are we talking anywhere or are we talking realistic?
I mean,
Like, are we
realistically.
dreaming here or are we really trying to put something together?
No, let's go realistically. Let's go, keep it in the Southeast right now.
All right. So if we are not going to Big Cedar, because that is number one, if we're not going there, take me to the place in Alabama where
Robert Trent Jones.
No, the Divot Dudes did a video there where they picked a random dude up at the driving range in Nashville, asked him to go on a golf trip, but he had to go that day in Alabama.
It has to be a Robert Trent Jones course, or are you thinking Macklemore?
No,
Robert Trent Jones, that trail is an extremely nice trail. There's some really good courses on it. Ross Bridge is one of them. That phenomenal. Josh's Focus. I want to say they went to Macklemore for the Divot Dudes. That's in Georgia. We talked about going there for my bachelor party, and we did not go because it was going to be about $2,700 a piece for everybody for just 2 rounds of golf. And I'm like, yeah, we'll pass on that. I had a couple of buddies in my wedding party that've been like, dude, you've lost your mind.
Purcell Farms.
Purcell. Okay. That would be
Purcell Farms.
Yeah, that's in Stalakuga or whatever, however you say it down there. Purcell wouldn't be a bad one. It's down there. Am I right? I think that's close to.
It's in Silacuda.
Yeah, so that's down there below Birmingham, I do believe, down there by Hoover, all that good stuff. In
Wesley
between,
and George Bryan, Grant, all them have played there.
well, that's not a bad one. Yeah, mine,
So
like I said,
that would be my second one besides Big Cedar Lodge.
okay, so that's your second one. I'm going to go with 100%. It's hard for me not to say Myrtle. You can play
I
so
would
much good
not be
golf.
opposed to anything Myrtle
Yeah,
Beach or
yeah.
Florida.
I would, I would say Pinehurst as another one, home of American golf, pretty much. And then, I mean, I'll put Big Cedar on there. I mean, I want to go. It's not like me saying I don't want to go there. I want to
If
go.
y'all want to get frisky, I'm down to go to NYC, baby,
And
and go to the home of the Ryder Cup, baby.
best paid. Let me see. Hey, I'm gonna see right now. You probably can't even get on.
I mean, I'll do whatever it takes.
They won't even let me book the black. So, I mean, I'm always down to go up there and play. The black course isn't really that expensive either, if I'm not mistaken.
No, it's a state park course. It's not
Yeah,
that bad.
it's weekends $80, twilight $50. Or if they run you off though, because my twilight round and their twilight round is way different.
Yeah.
But no, I thought it's pretty cool. You know, figure out where we'd like to go, try to make one. But the biggest thing we're letting everybody know about tonight is what we have coming up. So we have the Small Creator Golf Scramble. It is a little play off of what Josh did earlier this year in the Small Creator Classic, where a lot of small creators like himself, me, went and played in a tournament. We played in a 2-day tournament. Well, we're going to do a scramble version of that to let some other people play. A lot of people seen that everything posted on social media, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. There was quite a few people here that had a great day, 2 days at Kenny Perry's Country Creek here in Franklin, Kentucky, and they played. Well, I told them I want to make it a little bit bigger. I had an idea. I was like, why don't we run 2 of them? So we're going to run one. It is going to be April what, Josh?
April 18th is official date.
And it is
Locked in with the golf course.
It is going to be at the world famous C-Dub, Crosswinds Golf Course here in Bowling Green, Kentucky. So, of course, we play a lot. It's going to be a scramble format. Like we said, 4 teams. We're going to do something. We're going to do some
4-man
stuff.
teams.
Yeah, 4-man teams. I will tell you this. We are going to have 2 teams on each tee box. You will exchange your scorecard with the other team. The other team will keep your score. That way, it eliminates some, pencil whipping, to say. With that being said, we're working out some other fine details, but we do have that down. It is going to be a blast, guys. It's going to be a blast. It's a great place. We've got the course for the entire day on that Saturday. April here, sun don't set till about 7 o'clock. We're looking to do a lot of cool, fun stuff with this. I will tell you this, though. This is not something that's going to put money in Josh and I's pocket. That's not what we're doing it for. We have 2 ideas right now. We just have to pick which one. We've narrowed it down to 2. We are going to take this money and we're going to help something in golf. Our 2 ideas right now are either a local first tee program through the PGA, help kids play golf, grow the game, do that. And then there was something created after the Internet Invitational that is just super cool to us. I think it's super cool to a lot of people. They have the Beef Foundation scholarship fund at where and I don't remember where he went to his PGA school at, but we're going to get in touch with some people and see. It's going to be one of those 2 things, what we're going to donate this money to. So it'd be super cool to have you guys in. Like, Josh sitting here telling you, he did a great job with Small Creator Classic, being the first time he's ever ran anything. We actually have a board of directors now. I'm going to play in this. We would love to get as many teams. I mean, I would love to have 50 teams. Love to have 50 teams. It's an 18-hole golf course. It's going to be an epic event. You don't have to be a creator. You can do whatever you want.
Yep.
You just want to come play. You
It's
don't have
open
to film.
to everybody.
Yeah,
open
to everybody. If you don't film content, no big deal. But hey, you might be playing with some people that do. You might be playing with some people that want to film, do that. I will say this. I haven't officially checked with them. I meant to tell you to ask since you went by there today. Anybody coming to film content, do all you want. Don't care. Going to tell you, probably can't drive a drone, though. I don't think we can fly drones over there because it is right next to the airport.
Did not think about this.
It is right next to the airport.
But this is very true. Guys, first of all, thanks to everybody in 2025 that participated in the Small Creator Classic. Okay, we had a blast. So now we're going this year to do this Small Creator Scramble to kick off the year. This is going to kick off not only golf in 2026, it's going to kick off the Proven Grounds Tour. It's going to kick off the Creators Year. It's going to kick off everything. Me and Deez want to get everybody together at this course, see everybody. We're going to rent the course for the entire day, like he said. We're going to play the scramble, and then we're going to have the course for however long we have left to go out and do anything you want to do.
I'll be out there till my cart dies.
Right. So we're going to do that, guys, and we're going to open it up to anybody and everybody. So if some of the locals want to come play, they're welcome to come play. If a team of creators want to get together and try to dominate, they're more than welcome to do it. If you're just, want to be a part of something fun, you can come play in it. We're going to try to make it as cool as possible.
Here's what's cool about where we're having it at, guys. I'll let Josh get back into some of the stuff he was talking about. But what's really cool about having it where we're having it is, one, there's a Holiday Inn Express that you can literally walk out of the hotel and walk straight to the clubhouse in less than 100 yards. So there's a place you can stay right there. It is off the main strip in Bowling Green. The closest restaurant, there's a Toro there. There's an India oven that's actually really, really good if you like Indian food. I'm not an Indian guy. There's, what is that, Ted's Montana Grill right there. There's also a Double Dogs. That is a place that more than likely when we get done, this guy will go to. I go there quite a bit after that. So it's in a really good spot. Like I said, pretty cool little golf course, great for everybody. Got a good pro shop. Whatever you need, they'll have what you need. And then,
yeah, it's going to be an epic place. It's set up great to run an event at. It really is. They've got a great setup. They do a lot of events there, and it's set up just right to run an event. And so for the creators, guys, as I was saying, for the creators, we've got two things that we're doing for y'all. Number one is we're renting the course for the day. So when you're done with your round, after everything is over, you'll be able to go out, collab with people, play golf, make content, whatever you want to do. We're renting the course. That way y'all have at least an hour or two of access to go out and do some stuff on a rented out course after the event's over. Number two, on the next day, so April 18th is a Saturday, as Deez mentioned. So on the Sunday morning, early, we'll do it early on Sunday morning, like at 8, 9 o'clock tee time. We are going to go to Park Mammoth, and we're going to go to the par 3 course there. It's a 9-hole par 3 course. Everybody will take 3, 4, 5 clubs, and we are going to do a 3-man random team. We'll have A, B, C players, and we'll do random teams, 3 people, and we're going to do an alternate shot. And we're going to have cameramen there. We're going to try to have camera people there to film every single shot and put together a long form video, something like they did at the Internet Invitational. And we're going to call it the, like Creator Classic Par 3 Challenge or something like that. And we'll have a prize for that. And that will be for the creators if we have enough of y'all sign up.
Yeah.
So as long as we have 12 or 15 people sign up, we'll do it just creators. If not, we'll open it up. But it'll be something fun for the creators to do.
If it's only 8, we'll just break it up in 2v2v, 2v2. We can do it.
Yeah.
If we've got 6 people, we're going to go run it. I promise you we're going to run it on Sunday.
Yeah.
With that being said, go ahead, Josh. Sorry, buddy.
I'm sorry. And after that, I've already had a couple people that are on the board of directors ask about playing Park Mammoth that day. So we're going to do the par 3 challenge early in the morning. That'll take probably 2 hours filming it all, whatever, maybe 3. play it at 9, 10, 11, 12, you're done. We go over to the big course. We get a tee time for noon, 1 o'clock, and we eat lunch there. We all go play on the big course just for fun, and all hang out together, shoot some content. So everybody be ready, man. Mark your calendars, April 18th, April 19th, 2026. This is going to kick off the year, guys. And we want all you guys that were in the Creator Classic to come for this. We really do. We really do. Everybody that was there, we want y'all involved in this in a big way. This is a creator deal. We're doing it for charity, for creators, whatever. Let's rock this thing, man.
Yeah. And on top of that, I'm just going to add to it a little bit. If anybody wants to look out corporate wise that in this area, we're in Bowling Green, Kentucky. If you want to sponsor something, we will have, plenty of signs. We will have everything out like you're supposed to. Anything that comes, say you're a whole sponsor of the par 3 closest to the pin. All content that we get from that, we'll make sure your logo's on it when we put it out. We will always do that. We'll shout all you guys out like we always do. And with that being said, if you want to be a main sponsor, title sponsor, let us know. Get with us. Me and Josh, you can let us know. But we want to put that out on the podcast because it's something that's kind of cool that we're looking forward to. You see more and more of it off of YouTube Golf and all that. And like, Barstool does their thing. You had the Internet Invitational. And we all see how, those are big online presence people. And we want to do stuff for people that aren't like that. But also, hey, guess what? I got a buddy named Matt that lives in Virginia. Y'all heard me talk about him a couple. He's going to fly in and play in it. He's 100% going to come in and play in it. Because he can come in on Wednesday, do some work with me. We can go through that. He can just stay a little bit longer and come play. So you'll get to meet people from all over the world, and I'll be honest with you, or all over the Southeast or wherever they're from. That's what's cool, because if I go to Ohio now, I can yell at Brad. I can yell at Cincinnati Golfer, which I go to Cincy quite a bit, in-laws or families up there. I can go play golf with those guys because I met them and we keep in touch. So it's kind of cool to do. It's just something we thought we'd do for you guys and try to put a scramble together and let some of my local people, some of his local people that, hey, I don't film content. Well, come play the scramble. Let's go have fun. FYI, mini drivers are a thing.
Yeah, guys, as Deez said, we're going to have plenty of sponsorship opportunities for any of the small businesses to corporate big businesses. In the next week or so, I will be getting all the pricing together, getting all the details together. And the sooner we get y'all involved, the better we can provide the advertising to you, because we can get the signs ordered, we can get banners ordered, all these things. So if you're interested and you're hearing this, reach out to Deez, reach out to me, and let's go ahead and get you going with it. That way we can make sure that you get first dibs on what you want. And as soon as we get the pricing, we know that you're interested and we can shoot it right to you. So we appreciate everybody. Again, all the guys and girls that played in the Creator Classic, really want y'all to come be a part of this. Also, any of the businesses that want in, please just reach out to us and let us know. Had a hell of a weekend, hell of a week. Look forward to putting down another one, Deez. Hope that we get to play Friday. And I think that's all we got tonight, guys. This was the 7th episode of From the Bunker Podcast. We appreciate all the support. If you haven't yet, hit that follow button, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell button so you know when we're coming to you. But until then,
hold on. I want to say one more thing. Next week, next Sunday, we are going to do the drawing. I've only got 2 people that have sent me scorecards over the past month. Those people are getting an extra 5 entries. So you get an entry.
Let me just make an announcement on this. I've got 0 people that have followed the directions and sent screenshots that they're subscribed. So really 0 people are entered right now besides the scorecard people. And those are bonus entries.
Let's get you guys. We're going to do a random drawing for either Golf Pride grips, a set of Golf Pride grips, a couple different colors, a couple of mid-size, a couple of standards.
And I've got some new ones in since we filmed the video. Some more colors and more sizes.
Or you get to pick a brand new rangefinder. So something kind of cool we want to do for you guys that follow us. We will try to do that. That's coming up Sunday. If it's not this Sunday, we will do it one day next week. I do have a pretty busy week coming up. We're in full swing of basketball here, so I do apologize for that, guys. We might not get stuff done exactly when I tell you, but I promise you we are doing it. We are going to do it sometime next week, hopefully Sunday, as long as the schedule allows. So other than that, this is Deez, and I'm out. So peace, homies.
Yeah. And this is the 7th episode of From the Bunker. We appreciate all you guys. If you haven't yet, hit the subscribe button, hit the follow, hit the like. Until then, stay out of the bunker. Peace.